Alright, everybody. We're here, going to continue some story stuff. I've changed my resolution a little bit. My monitor's resolution is 1440 by 900. And I usually record in half resolution of that and then scale it upwards to 720p, which is why some videos look kind of choppy. The reason I do that, honestly, is just to save on video size with recording. But right now I'm recording at full resolution of 720p, so we're gonna see how this turns out. It's more of a test video, but since I have to record some shit anyways, I figured we'd just go ahead and do it as I'm doing that. But we're continuing on from the dungeon that I did like a few hours ago. I'm pretty much picking up I'd say 4 or 5 hours after we did Hawk Manor. Yanico's not here because they're asleep. But, and it's like 7:19 in the AM. But oh, what the hell? He's up there. We're going to talk to the butler guy who, I suppose, wanted, well, explained what happened in Hawk Manor, I guess. Continue on from there, see if we can't get some more, chop some more story down, continue on along the path of becoming the greatest shinobi that the fucking land masses. What is, I can't remember what the planet is called. I almost thought Nern, but yeah, this isn't Skyrim. So hopefully this won't stutter. That's the only second other reason recording in half resolution like I do is because stutters. But if it doesn't, then hey, we're good to go. Some games like to shit the bed sometimes. Looks a little scrunched on my screen, but that's my no promise. Alright, report him in Philly. I guess he'll report himself into the what the hell do you call them? The Gridanian people. The Twin Adder, that's it. I'm feeling a little lightheaded right now. Like, not sick lightheaded, just, I don't know, man. Lightheaded. Bubbly headed, so if commentary makes no fucking sense, at least you've been told. I also realize I need to pick up the dungeon for Cutter's Cry, but we'll do that later. I want to do this 30 minutes and see the size of the video, because if it's not all gross, like 80 gigs for 30 minutes, then I'll just keep recording in 720p at all times. You'll also notice up in the top left there, I re-switched the option to have the party visible at all times, personally because I enjoy that myself. I should have shrunk my UI a little. I don't know why that didn't shrink down. There we go. Let's see how that... Default UI size. Didn't really shrink any, so who the fuck knows? It's confusing. Why didn't it shrink any? This is the most riveting thing, and it's probably super interesting to you, but... Oh, there we go. 80? Maybe 60. 60 is a little too small for me, sorry. Yeah. There we go, now it's a little shrunk down. What is this? I should probably beat up that crab. But I'm not going to, because other stupid dumbass things might attack me. And I don't feel like dealing with that. But yeah, so Hawk Manor. So dungeon we just did is actually one of my favorite dungeons, simply because it's just awesome. It's not a big cave, it's not pirates, it's just corruption on in a fucking rich person's building, and you're like, what do? I'm hoping this turns out good, because then I wouldn't ever have to really adjust. I'm in full screen though, whereas before I was in borderless windowed, but I cannot change the resolution when I'm in fucking borderless windowed, because the game is like, no, you can't do that, what's your problem? But I guess that makes sense, since it adjusts itself to the resolution you have for your desktop. Oh well. Minfilia waifu number... I don't even know. If I really had to take one of these girls for myself, it'd be Ida. No questions asked. Minfilia's gorgeous, but that Ida, man. I need me a strong woman who's also girly. Welcome back, Kara. Full to see 12 of them to me. Yeah, some stuff and succubus and dead girls and demons. Yeah. I don't understand either. Alright. Who's the devil in this world now that I think about it? Whatever. Oh wait, it's Diablos. What the fuck am I talking about? As we can only do as much as clear to me now that we signed the 2 feet to protect our guest. Awkward face is awkward. Precisely, I suppose. Excuse me. Are any of these decent? Actually, none of these are good for me. I'll take that. Yeah. Skeletons? The hell? Sure, whatever. What do you need me to do, and what are you gonna give me? More garbage. Wrath of Titan. I'm gonna drink some coffee, forgive me. You are getting videos in order of me recording them, by the way, so if there's random side quest videos, that isn't something
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes.
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
Titan.
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Oh, my hair is clipping. Ignore it.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Okay.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
But that is
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
Stop tormenting the beast tribes then. How's that for a thought? It's fucking magic, right?
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
Expect the worst.
Okay. And prepare for the best, is
The
that
Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
I believe it.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Nah, I'm fine.
So you will accept?
Of course.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
That's
Ever
right.
reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I would hope so.
And all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
Okay.
Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support.
Solicit. They're gonna call to my cell phones and be like,
Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward.
alright.
Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
I'll do what I can. I can't make any guarantees, but I'll do my best. It's pretty much win or lose. I mean, that's your best scenario here. Win or lose. David Satan has logged in.